Today, we're connected with esthetician and anti-aging practitioner, Dr. Olivia Aldisa. Good morning. Hi, Doc.
Good morning, Paul, Rama,
Good
and
morning. Okay.
Thank you for joining us here today. So on this topic on how important grooming is for men, how important is it? What are the objectives for a man if they were to take care of themselves from that perspective?
Okay, so here's the thing. Men don't want to look like they're treated, right? They're not chasing wrinkles like women to look smooth or flawless, but they prefer to get clean and fresh face to look presentable and trustworthy as well. And above it all, the most important is a sexual dimorphism who can distinguish men and women. They want to look masculine. So they can attract the attention from other people.
Okay, so it's a totally different objective for women, where women perhaps are trying to get a certain goal. For men, it has to look as natural as possible. We don't want to look like we've had any kind of work done or anything, but sometimes we do need work done, right?
For women, no lines at all, no wrinkles at all, if may. Okay.
No wrinkles at all,
Okay, now Dr. Aldisa, what are the standards treatments for, for men that are basically that they need to be aware of?
Okay, the ideal treatment for men is like men, they're like one easy, no downtime, and instant results. Because typical man is all about work, gym, sports, all the activities, and they're mostly practical, right, Paul?
Yeah. Right, exactly.
You don't want to sit back and relax, waiting for downtime, no fuss and no much kind of thing. So the ideal treatment will be the easy one, no downtime, and instant results.
Okay, could you give us an example of what would be a regular self-care routine that a man could go through? Because I notice it is a bit time-consuming. Ever since I've been here at See Today, I've tried to take a little bit better care of myself. So I've added regular moisturizer to my routine every time after I wash my face or take a shower. I've had a little bit of serum added to the mix now, and anti-aging day cream. But every little thing you add adds a little bit of extra time to your routine every morning. And my wife's wondering, what are you doing in that bathroom? Why are you taking so long these days? So what would be considered an average kind of quote-unquote normal daily routine for somebody who wants to take care of themselves, for a man?
Yeah.
For men, the most important treatment for men is skincare, is sunblock every day.
Good one.
You can reapply it about every 2 hours. But moisturizer, maybe men kind of lazy about having moisturizer like you, Paul, but the most important for men is sunblock. And also, you can have retinol too if you can combat anti-aging.
Right. Well, sunblock
Simple
definitely
and
is important. Yeah. Go ahead.
Definitely is the number one, the most important.
Okay. So sunblock it is. So, speaking of sunblock, any recommendation of the SPF that, actually men could use when they are actually moving here and there since they work outside the house?
Yeah, and also men can start non-surgical treatments like facial or something, and maybe if they're not afraid of needles, you can try
facial. Have you tried that, Paul, before?
I like my needles to contain vaccines if possible.
Right. Okay. Okay. So I think Dr. Aldisa, Paul, is sticking with sunblocks and also
I always have a stick of sunblock with me, because I used to just keep it at home and then just put it on once a day. But then people are telling me, hey, after you sweat at the gym or you wash your face, you need to reapply that, because even if you're in the car, the sun rays can still affect you.
True.
Now, you talked a little bit about how important masculinity is to men, and how it's important that men retain that masculinity. What are features in men that are considered masculine? Because I'll have a confession. Thank goodness we're wearing masks these days, because I cannot grow facial hair. And I always think that men with facial hair, or who can grow facial hair, is masculine. Well, what about us guys, us Asian guys especially, that cannot grow facial hair? What are some of the masculine features that we need to retain?
Okay, you guys have watched the Batman movie already, right?
Not yet.
It's a dark tone movie, but we can notice the Robert Pattinson's feature in the shadow or from the side profile, because he has that chiseled chin and jawline that represents high testosterone and heroism, and that's why man looks masculine, and they can be more attractive, meaning that they will be more successful in so many ways. Yeah.
It's not really
That man represents rich success
Yeah.
and heroic,
Yeah, so unfortunately
that's
for me,
the
I can't
most
grow
important
facial
feature.
hair and I have a weak chin, so...
No, but you're still successful. Okay, it's okay. You're
Yeah.
still on the top. Now, Dr. Aldisa, can actually grooming impact men's well-being?
Yeah, because men wants to be successful. So, and fun fact, that's a fun fact. It's 90% of male CEOs of Fortune 500 companies have strong chin and jawline. And
Really?
it's not only the sultans who's capable to level up their game,
Right.
but I think ones who needs it, I think you have a better option with many treatments nowadays. Not only surgical treatments, but back then we just have surgical treatments like implants,
Right.
but now you can also have non-surgical treatments like state-of-the-art filler, and you can boost your confidence and you can conquer the world for men.
Okay. Well, now since you mentioned it, I'm glad you brought it up. There's all these treatments nowadays, and not specifically for women. It's both for men and women. For example, Botox has been around a long time. Fillers,
Yeah.
laser
Yes.
treatments through your skin. But
Botox.
all of this stuff, you have to kind of keep up with because medical technologies are so advanced these days. There's newer and newer things coming out. So what about for men? Are there any latest trends in the world of skincare and grooming treatments for men?
Yes, like I said, back then we just have a surgical option, but with severe cases, maybe you have to seek help from plastic surgeon or orthodontist or something. Rahma, are you a dentist, right?
Yes, yes.
You can, when someone have malocclusion or malformation
Yeah.
from the chin and jawline, it's not just not attractive, but also it compromising the speaking
Yes.
and also
Speech
eating.
ability, yes.
So, and mild and moderate problems can be treated by the filler. Yeah, it's the new rising star. It's transhifting from
Okay.
surgical to non-surgical.
Okay. I'm not very familiar with filler. Is that a permanent thing or is that something that you need to maintain over time? Sorry, I'm a little bit new. I'm a newbie.
Okay. Yes, it's so back then filler is just permanent. It's
Right.
a silicone, but we cannot use it anymore. So now the technology is very, very upgrading. So we have semi-permanent filler with the newest technology. So, but you have to seek help from the doctor who's
Right.
trained and experienced in this, right?
Of
So you
course.
can be handsome without compromising safety, right, Paul?
Yes, absolutely. Wow. Thank you, Dr.
It's
Aldisa.
semi-permanent from
So,
it's from hyaluronic acid. So
Right.
our body has it too. So don't worry about it's permanent. It's not permanent.
Right.
It's biodegradable. So our body can, we can metabolize it actually.
does that mean we're going to have to redo it over time, like eventually?
Okay, the technology of filler for jaw filler is so good nowadays. So it can it's more durable. It's like 12 to 18 months. You can
right.
back to your doctor in 18 months and not having such injections much more than before because your jaw is already there.
Okay, okay.
okay.
Now, Dr. Aldisa, if let's just say if I have somebody that I know, he's a man, but he doesn't really like to, groom so much.
Is he your husband?
Okay. Guess that right, Paul. Okay, so
Asking for a
You
friend.
like it?
so if I'm going to take
You like
my
it.
husband and Paul to an aesthetic clinic, right? So elaborate with us a little bit here. So how many hours will it take, and what are the steps that they are going to receive? What are the treatments they're going to receive?
Okay, the treatments they're gonna receive is based on the problem, right? Because one man to another has different problems.
Sure.
Maybe one consider dull skin or acne or melasma, you know. But if they want to maintain youth and also maintain the attractiveness, and they're willing to have kind of advanced treatments,
Yes.
we can also have the injectables, and it's very
Painless.
it's the result is within minutes.
Right.
It's very effective. You just have for filler, it's maybe 1 hour.
Really?
It's 30 minutes for numb cream
Right.
and 30 minutes for the injection.
I could
so
do it over lunch.
It's very effective and compact treatment.
Right. So just a real quick, Doc, what is the most common treatment that you see men coming in to see you for
Yes.
that is different than women?
Okay, it's interesting because maybe many years ago when I just about start practicing, many men just want to have a fresh or clean face, maybe
Right.
facial or chemical peeling, laser or something. But now they want to fade the double chin, you know, and also after that, they want to have a better jawline because from Instagram they want to look good.
It's more
and Instagram,
masculine, right?
yes, yeah. So it's shifting.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
The trend nowadays that men is not like back then.
Yeah,
They're so they're so expressive for themselves. They want to look better and feel better about themselves.
That's true, and they're allowed to do so,
Hey,
right, Dr. Aldisa? You're allowed to do
Sure,
so.
I'm all for it. I'm full
yes.
support of it. I haven't done it myself, but
Yes.
I'm all for it. I'm not against it at all, and I think that if you can make yourself look better and
Yeah,
feel better
you should.
because of it, then
Yeah.
you should. Why not? You should do it.
Very true.
Doc, thank you so
My
much for your time.
husband too.
Now I know why Yasha is looking so handsome lately on the show. Anyway, Doc, thank you so
you.
much for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much.
Really appreciate this deep dive into men's grooming. Have yourself an awesome weekend, you and your husband.
Yeah,
Thank you, Dr.
I'll see you
Aldisa.
in the clinic, Paul.
I'll see you soon. Make me an appointment, Doc.